Dignity is only found on the edge of a blade. Truth is only within the range of a cannon. A pink pirate ship? Did I just transmigrate? 100 years ago, a world-ending snowstorm swept the sky. Torrential rain poured down. It consumed mountains, cities, and civilization itself. Amidst the endless oceans, the shadows of giant beasts began to roam. Humanity was nearly extinct. On the brink of extinction and despair, the pioneers, in desperate times, summoned the ancient sword souls carrying human will. Anyone over 18 can awaken. Sword souls manifest, and we board our ships. One person, one sword. 100 swords line up. While reclaiming the space humans need to survive. At the same time, endless conflict erupts over limited resources. The age of great voyages in another world, interesting. Next up, Lin Fan. It's Lin Fan. He's the one with the strongest soul fluctuations before awakening on Cheongya Island this year. He had the most powerful soul fluctuations. What's the use of strong soul fluctuations? In this age, the sword soul's level is all that matters. But I heard. That's why the Eagle Fleet, one of the 3 major fleets, recruited him in advance. That's not even all. Look over there. The head of the Liu family wants to marry his daughter Liu Rian to Lin Fan. They even signed a soul contract. If they break it, they have to give up half their soul power. He can actually stomach someone like her? Lin Fan really isn't a picky eater. But the Liu family is rich and powerful, right? I heard if Lin Fan disagreed, he wouldn't even be allowed to take part in today's awakening ceremony. No backbone. If I were Wang Cheng, I'd rather starve or jump off from here than be threatened like this. Look at you, acting so virtuous. Quick, look, the headwind is about to start. Ha ha ha. At least he's a transmigrator. His awakened sword soul shouldn't be that bad, right? What's going on? Flying sword soul type. Awaken with no grade. After all that fuss, he's not even at the lowest F grade sword soul. All bark, no bite. Such a waste of that handsome face. Guess he's all looks and nothing else. In this era where sword souls rule, a command flag is no different from a rag. Just wait and see. I kept saying, how strong your soul power is before awakening. Doesn't mean everything. That command flag looks a bit familiar. Seems like a modern Navy command flag. Turns out it's just a 5-grade flying sword soul. Awakener. Immediately remove this loser from the candidate list. Kick him out as far as possible. Yes, Commander. Commander Gao, you flip faces even faster than your sword boat. Aren't you worried about discouraging the other team members? The Eagle Fleet doesn't need your concern, Commander Shao. Hum. Wang Cheng, B-grade combat sword soul. I've awakened. A B-grade combat sword soul. Ha 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 ha. Didn't expect a nice surprise too. This a Taekbian ship. The Eagle Fleet is claiming it for sure. Commander Gao. When did you start liking ships with this style? Commander Wu, that's none of your business. By the look of it. Doesn't it look like a Sengoku-era Japanese a Taekbian? Even this rickety wooden boat counts as B-grade? Ha ha ha. Lin Fan, the commander wants me to tell you. You've been removed. Don't use the Eagle Fleet's name anymore. We won't put up with this embarrassment. Even if you beg, it's no use. A loser with no grade at all. You'll be stuck on Cheongya Island for life. Exactly. A loser like this is just wasting the island's resources. Uncle Lou, what do you mean by that? It means you don't deserve my daughter now. The engagement ends here. So Uncle Lou, you're here to break off the engagement? Glad you understand. Hand over the soul contract so we can tear it up. Host is being targeted relentlessly. Divine level choice system has activated. Option 1, endure it silently. Tear up the marriage contract yourself. Soul contract. Reward, lower class soul gear, Ninja Turtle shell set. Option 2, firmly refuse. Make the Liu family break off the engagement themselves. Unlock hidden inheritance, modern naval ship compendium. Is this even a choice? I pick number 2. Lin Fan, I'm talking to you. Are you deaf or mute now? Don't refuse a toast only to drink a forfeit. Ding. Congratulations, host, you've made your choice. Awaken successfully. Modern naval ship compendium. First ship unlocked. Please condense your soul on board the ship. 10,000-ton guided missile destroyer. Carrier's blade-wielding chief bodyguard. Unmatched integrated combat abilities. 10,000-ton class area. In a world where most warships are wooden sailboats, and only a few are steam-powered warships, a supermodern 10,000-ton destroyer is a total game changer. Divorce system destroyer. Triple good luck. Lin Fan, why are you spacing out? Hurry up and hand over the marriage contract and soul contract. Don't waste my time with Miss Ruyan's wedding. Who are you? Are we even close? Lin Fan, watch your attitude. A gradeless loser. Dare speak to a B-grade sword soul genius like that? Is being B-grade enough to call someone a genius now? Looks like this is the new son-in-law you picked for your daughter. You sure moved fast. That's right, Lin Fan. Just now. I've already promised Ruyan to Wang Cheng. Only a genius like him deserves my precious daughter. It's realistic. But if I were Lu Ruyan, I wouldn't marry a loser like that either. But didn't Wang Cheng claim he'd rather starve than cave in? He's the one who approached them. How is that giving in? Water always flows downhill. And people strive upwards. I'm a B-grade combat sword soul. I was just officially recruited by the Eagle Fleet. And you're a loser who can't even awaken a sword soul. Anyone can see which is the better choice. Don't embarrass yourself. Come on, be quick about it. What? Didn't expect you to be into this, bro. But I always like helping people get happily married. Marriage contract. Right? Ahahaha. Lin Fan, you've got a death wish. Lin Fan, looks like you don't want to live on Cheongya Island anymore. Whether I live or not is my business. No need for you to care. If you want to end the engagement, tear up the soul contract yourself. Don't waste my time. Alright, Ruyan. No need to get tangled up with this loser. Even losing half your soul power is better than living with this loser for a lifetime. Why do I feel so dirty? But at least I got some free soul power out of it. Let's go, Ruyan. Wait, your Lu family broke the engagement. What about compensation for emotional damages? Lin Fan. Have you no shame? Does your family live in Dunhuang or something? You sure have a lot of crap to say. What did you say? Forget it, I don't need compensation. After all, this is actually a good thing for me, isn't it? Ming Fan, what kind of look was that just now? What do you mean? Isn't it obvious I'm happy? It's bad enough to be ugly. But you don't seem very smart either. If you didn't come to break off the engagement, I would have gone to find you myself. Luckily, in my last life, I never had physical contact with this ugly girl. Otherwise, I'd rather just end things right here. Might as well start over. Once you awaken, it's all about soul forging. The ceremony is the day after tomorrow. Besides the materials needed for the ceremony, the most important thing is a soul crystal that matches the sword soul's level. According to my guess, my destroyer sword soul is at least S rank. But the best crystals available on the island are only A rank. I'll have to try my luck in other fleets. With such a big fleet, we don't even have B rank soul crystals. S rank? You're just dreaming. No S rank soul crystals. Do you want a C rank instead? S rank soul crystal. Are you messing with me? Get lost. If nothing else works, I'll just have to use something below S rank. And give it a try. Wow, what a coincidence, Lin Fan. Oh, Huaxiaoxiao. I heard her sister is the commander of the Dawn Fleet. Small fleets don't have it. But the 3 big fleets should have S-rank soul crystals. I can't miss this chance. What's wrong, Lin Fan? Can I ask you for a favor? Sure. You don't even know what I need. And you agreed right away. Actually, I already know. You know? Yeah. I know everything. You're looking for an S-rank soul crystal, right? I'll take you to my sister right now. She has one. Did I hear that right? You want to borrow an S-rank soul crystal? Yes. Do you know what an S-rank soul crystal means? Of course. I'm willing to make a contract. And pay it back in the future. I just hope Commander Shao can give me a chance. A grade 5 sword soul awakening. Your future isn't worth much. Do you really think a grade 5 awakening would create such a phenomenon like today? But what does that have to do with me? S-rank soul crystals. You have to slay an S-class sea beast to get one. They're really precious for the Dawn Fleet too. Why should we risk lending one to you? Sis, you promised me. You really like to put me in a tough spot. Fine, this S-rank soul crystal is yours. Lin Fan, you loser. What are you doing here? I'm talking to you. Are you going to answer me or what? Feeling guilty, aren't you? Everyone knows you didn't awaken a sword soul yesterday. Idiot. Next, Eagle Fleet, Wang Cheng. I want to report something. There's someone here who hasn't awakened a sword soul. None of your business. Just focus on your own tasks. Get ready for the soul forging ceremony. "75-ton Azuchi ship. Great, go get your materials." Umph. Next. Lin Fan. See, Lin Fan? This is the soul forging ceremony. A loser who doesn't even have a sword soul still dreams of taking part in the ceremony. Pathetic. How dare you keep ignoring me? SS rank Ox Soul Crystal. Lin Fan, you don't even have a sword soul. And you actually want to use an S rank Ox Soul Crystal? Hilarious. S rank Soul Crystal. Interesting, Commander Shao. That must be the one from your fleet, right? I can't believe that kid got connected with you. Still, to waste such a valuable favor and S rank Soul Crystal on something like this, seems like this kid is not only untalented, but not too bright either. It's human nature. Understandable. When it comes to life-changing events like this, people just refuse to believe until they're out of options. Trying to forge a ship without a sword soul. What a joke. And Lingrong, you dare steal my prey? First come, first served. You're the one breaking the rules. Rules. Here in the East Sea. My rules are the rules, as the commander of the Guchuan fleet. Is that so? I'd like to see for myself today what the so-called top fleet of the East Sea is really worth. That trip to the New World really boosted in Linglong's power a lot. These are the phenomena that only happen when a sword soul above S rank forges a ship. Coming to Qianjai Island this time. By the way, and Lingrong, take this SS Class Sea Beast as a reward. Everyone, let's go. Go see what's really going on. You guys stay here and gather materials. Main squad follows me. We can't let Guchuan make a mess of things on Qianjai Island. Sword soul. Lin Fan has a sword soul. It must be at least S rank. Maybe even higher, like SS rank. That's the only time you'd see something like this. It's fake. Just like yesterday. All talk, no action. Wait, the S rank soul forging crystal cracked? Told you so. All talk, no action. A kid without a sword soul wants to forge a ship? Now he's gone and broke the crystal. His family probably lost everything. A loser will always be a loser. Brother Lin Fan. Why did something go wrong again? Do I really have to go through endless hardships? Impossible, how could this happen? That's an S rank soul crystal after all. Though it's hard to believe. There's only one explanation. The S rank crystal just couldn't withstand Lin Fan's sword soul. Are you kidding me? So you're saying Lin Fan has a sword soul? And it's at a really high level. Above S rank? That's the only way to explain it. Otherwise, the crystal shouldn't have shattered. Most importantly, you all saw that phenomenon just now. That's something only happens when S rank and higher sword souls forge a ship. Above S rank. Commander Hu, that's a bit much. Not only Qianjai Island, even the whole East Sea. There's no record of an SS rank sword soul. How do you explain that? Commander Xiao, Lin Fan has a contract with the Dawn Fleet. So what? Or what if he didn't? A talent like that, of course I'm interested. You treated him badly before. Now you want to bring him back. Commander Gao, I can't believe you'd say that. Everyone makes mistakes. Lin Fan, are you willing to join the Eagle Fleet? As long as you say yes, you'll get our top treatment. Lin Fan, the Gale Fleet will offer you the best too. Anything you need for your ship. The fleet will cover it all. No need to repay. He went from loser to hot target just like that. Both times ended in failure. But the difference today is worlds apart from yesterday. Top treatment. Even covering all the ship materials. But didn't the soul crystals just break? Why are the two big fleets still fighting over Lin Fan? How could this be? Lin Fan clearly failed to awaken yesterday. Sorry about that. I've already signed a contract with Commander Xiao. Even the soul crystal was borrowed from Commander Xiao. It's just an S-grade soul condensation crystal. I'll pay for it. And no matter what treatment Dawn Fleet offers you. Our Eagle Fleet will offer double. Our Gale Fleet will offer triple. Lin Fan doesn't need to use the soul condensation crystal. That's not all. If you join the Dawn Fleet, I'll do everything I can to give you the best training. I'll make you become a strong warrior in the shortest time possible. If you can do it, why can't we? Lin Fan, Eagle Fleet's strength surpasses Dawn. How should you choose? Is there still any need to hesitate? If we're talking overall strength, my Gale Fleet is the leader of the three major fleets. This is the best choice. Looks like some things need to be clarified. What? I'm thinking, how can someone who goes back on their word still have the nerve to promise me again with such confidence? Lin Fan, how dare you insult me? Don't think just because you have some talent, you can speak without restraint. Ha ha ha. So now we're moving to threats. Seems this Commander Gao really isn't reliable. He's got a personality. But my Gale Fleet has no grievance with you. So shouldn't it be considered? Ming Fan, what are you still hesitating for? Hurry and choose Eagle Fleet. What does my business have to do with you? Of course, it has something to do with me. Ming Fan, didn't you hesitate to let go of me before? You seemed unwilling to break off our engagement. Now, as long as you join Eagle Fleet and prove you're not useless, I'll reluctantly reconcile with you. I'll even break the rules and let you hold my hand before marriage. She can actually say stuff like that. Who gave her such mysterious confidence? Try looking in the mirror before saying that. Get lost, stop disgusting me. Ming Fan, I can't believe you'd say something like that. Godmother, look at him. Lin Fan, watch your tone. Godmother. So Lu Rian and Sakura Takashima have this kind of relationship. Lin Fan, if you agree to reconcile with my goddaughter and join Eagle Fleet, I'll let go of what you just said. A good horse never grazes the same pasture twice. Especially when it's fishy weeds on the wall. Fine, only because you might be an SS grade sword soul and have some talent, I was going to treat you well. But now, looks like that's unnecessary. Lin Fan, if you kneel and beg me right now, I might give you one last chance. Why is everyone suddenly spouting nonsense? That's right. Commander Gao must be furious. Lin Fan has clearly rejected you. Yet you still say things like that. You're the one who's confused. SS grade sword soul is truly unprecedented in all of East Sea. But can you provide a matching grade soul condensation crystal? Lin Fan, I'll tell you. With the strength of those two families, even if they give it their all, they can at best get an S grade soul crystal. As for SS grade soul crystal, they're not qualified to get it. Without a soul crystal, you can't soulboard a ship. Having talent without being able to use it is meaningless. So you're saying you have it? I have my own channels. As long as you kneel right now and admit your mistake to appease me, I'll generously let you join the fleet. As for whether I help your soul become a ship, that depends on your performance later. What if I say no? Then keep your sword soul and stay a nobody for life. You want to manipulate me with just one SS grade soul condensation crystal. I'm a young person of the 21st century. Do you know what it means to rather die standing than live kneeling? It's better to be useless for life than be disgusted by a boss like you, even for just a few minutes. Ungrateful. Who's ungrateful? How did he end up here? The Shinto Fleet, number 1 in East Sea. Commander Furukawa himself has arrived. Enough talk. Hey. My subordinate. Not bad. I joined the Shinto Fleet a month ago. Shinto Fleet. So Commander Furukawa, Sakura Takashima is a traitor leading the way. Getting on the bad side of someone like her. I'm even more at risk. Sakura Takashima, why did you make this choice? Commander who? The wise adapt to the times. With the strength of Shinto Fleet, uniting East Sea is inevitable. Instead of being conquered later, it's better to depend on them early like me. Promoting the East Sea Republic. You may get a good position, right? So, this is your so-called channel for 2 SS Soul Crystals? That's right. Getting an SS grade is nothing for Commander Furukawa. SS Soul Crystal. Just now I saw golden light across the sea. Is it possible that this remote area produced a genius who awakened an SS grade sword soul? Let me report to my commander. Ha 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 ha. A gift from heaven. Kid, from today on, you're part of my Shinto fleet. Commander Guchuan. According to the Maritime Convention, Min Fong just awakened and can only join our Cheongya Island fleet. That's right. Gong, you can't even provide an SS grade soul condensation crystal. If he joins your small fleets, wouldn't that be a waste of talent? I'm claiming him today. No one can stop me. No one can stop me. Furukawa, you're really powerful. It's the Hope Fleet. Commander in. The second fleet from the East Sea is here too. They actually caught up. They really think I won't make a move. I'm just reminding Commander Furukawa to follow the maritime conventions. If the strong always seize by force like this, where is the order at sea? Public conventions are just shackles for the weak and tools for the strong. So you're saying only by making you weak will you follow the rules? Just you? Just me. What overwhelming aura. So this is the strength of the top experts from the East. Commander-in-Chief, please calm down. Why not let Lin Fan join my Hawk fleet first? It follows the conventions. And can also provide talent for your superior fleet. Ha ha ha. Not bad, and Lingrong. What do you have to say to that? If it doesn't violate maritime conventions, there's no problem. Lin Fan, did you hear that? If you want a soul boarding, joining my Hawk fleet is your only option. Remember what I just told you? Still not kneeling? Commander Furukawa means the same thing. Young man, talent doesn't equal strength. If you can't obey, how will you amount to anything? Make your decision quickly. My patience is limited. Commander, our Dawn fleet is willing to join the Hope fleet. Is that acceptable? Of course, I'd be delighted. And Lingrong, you're really set on fighting me today. They can take in Hawk. But I can't accept Dawn. The East Sea may be vast. But rules don't work like that. Ha ha ha. Good, very good. Then let's settle this by our own abilities. Are you willing to join the Dawn fleet? Detected, host faces god-level choices. Choice 1, join the Hawk fleet. Reward, title, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Choice 2, join the Dawn fleet. Reward, activate Destroyer Shipgirl. Shipgirl. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. As a 21st century otaku, hesitating for even half a second is disrespectful to the sword spirit. I choose the Dawn fleet, aha. Lin Fan, you're seeking death. Are you reminding me I should feel honored? You have no idea you're close to death. Kid. Do you know the consequences of rejecting me? Really is one bad apple spoils the barrel. This one's not any better either. Don't want to know. Seriously think talent lets you do whatever you want? Remember, on these seas, when you follow the wrong person, the more talented you are, the faster you die. Thanks for the warning. Ahem. This crazy woman, let's go. That felt good. Made this disgusting guy suffer. Twice in a row today, such a relief. Commander. Should Lin Fan continue soul boarding next? Let me check this kid's talent first. Is it really SS level? This crystal cracked less than mine back then. What a lucky find. What do you think, Commander-in-Chief? Double S level soul crystal. Try it, Lin Fan, start the soul boarding. Even SS level crystals can't handle it. His sword soul. Could it be a 3S level? Good kid, really surprised me again. I nearly died countless times in the new world. To get that 3S level soul crystal. Lin Fan, you're really lucky. What are you still standing there for? Come on, Lin Fan. This is the 3S level Nirvana Fire Crystal. Overcame so much. And finally made it to this moment. Here it comes. The East Sea's unprecedented Sword Soul Awakening. It succeeded. A 3S level Sword Soul, so massive. Amazing, such a powerful phenomenon. Even stronger than what I had back then by over 10 times. Triple S level. How is this possible? Oh my god. It really is 3S level. All above S level are battleships. But why doesn't this battleship have a smokestack? A 3S level warship is truly extraordinary. Just wonder how it'll do in actual combat. Look. Missile destroyer. Displacement 15,000 tons, requires 10,000 tons of various metals. What? 15,000 tons displacement? You've got to be kidding me. My flagship isn't even 3,000 tons. 15,000 tons? What a sea giant. I can't believe a ship like this exists. Wow. What a spectacle. Did that kid just awaken his sword soul? This presence feels even stronger than SS level. We were all fooled. That kid isn't SS level. But 3S level. No, we can't let this kid grow stronger. Order all allied fleets to assemble. Never imagined this aura. I'd actually witness a CS level sword soul in my lifetime. Soul merging for shipboarding. Someone, go investigate. That's a 3S level sword soul. Even the Baron East Sea can produce a genius like this. Helm, set course for the East Sea. Aim for glory across the 4 seas. Such talent should serve under me. At least it didn't ask for those specialty alloys from my past life. Otherwise even this world wouldn't have enough. Why is everyone looking at me like that? A 15,000-ton 3S class warship. Kid, your surprises could turn the whole East Sea over. I'm not dreaming about this tonnage, am I? One ship equals my entire fleet's tonnage. Just 15,000 tons and you're this shocked? If you knew aircraft carriers go up to 80 to 90,000 tons. The tonnage really is impressive. But the 10,000 tons of metal needed for shipboarding is a crazy amount. I don't have enough in my current stocks. Where's Commander Shao? I've been collecting metal for years. But it's still not enough. Guess I'll have to look for some on the island. Kid, I'm going all out for you. I'm really going all in for you. Thank you, Commander. I'll definitely in the future. No need to thank me. Even gave you my top-level soul crystals. What's another 10,000 tons of metal? The only trouble is gathering it all. But the official contract still has to be signed. Once it's signed, I'll be that much closer to my ship girl. From this moment, Lin Fan. You are an official member of the Dawn Fleet. Detected, host has officially joined the Dawn Fleet. Activate the Destroyer Ship Girl. This is the Destroyer Ship Girl system. Hurry up and introduce it to me. A Destroyer Ship Girl is a sword soul with self-awareness. It can help the host fully control the destroyer itself and carry out spiritualized combat. So that means, once I board the ship, I can use the ship girl to instantly unleash the destroyer's full combat power. That's right. Everyone else, after soul boarding, has to use special training to increase their fusion with the sword soul to gradually unlock each part of the sword's form before spiritualized combat. But I can do it all at once. And after boarding, will the ship girl materialize too? I'm a ship captain who can change size after all. You can talk? It's a soul connection. Stupid captain. I have my own consciousness. Soul connection. This is awesome, this is awesome. Do you have a name? 055 reporting to the captain. 055. Yes, captain. Can't wait any longer. We must set sail as soon as possible. All the metal in the island's major shops has been bought out. We're still short over 1,000 tons. There are limited resources on Kianjai Island. Looks like we'll have to transfer from other islands. It'll take at least a few days. Actually, there's still plenty of metal on the island. We just haven't managed to buy it yet. The Liu family has been competing with us to buy metal these past 2 days. Commander Liu. Someone named Lu Hai wants to see you. Speak of the devil. Now what show does the Lu family lady want to put on? Ha ha ha. Just by the look of them, you know these two are up to no good today. Congratulations, Commander In, for gaining new talent. The Lu family has brought a humble gift to celebrate. 1,500 tons of metal. Are you satisfied with this gift, Commander In? Is this really a congratulatory gift? Get to the point. I don't like people beating around the bush with me. Worthy of being Commander In. I hope Lin Fan and Ruyan can re-establish their marriage contract. All this metal jewelry can count as the dowry. Lu Ru, you really won't let me go, will you? Still can't leave me alone, huh? 1,500 tons of metal is definitely not a small amount. But this isn't my decision to make. You should ask Lin Fan yourself. Lin Fan, what do you say? Are you too set on disgusting me forever? Or are you planning to send me off to the afterlife again? Ming Fan, I'm willing to let go of the past and forgive you. You should be grateful for that. Without these 1,500 tons of metal, don't even think about setting sail today. What's the harm in waiting a few more days? Commander In isn't lacking money. You brat, your godmother is about to go bankrupt over this. And you think money isn't a problem? That's right, I'm still good with this kind of technique. But it needs to be transferred from another island. It'll take a few days. Commander In is right. But are you sure you'll make it in time? What are you trying to say? Lin Fan, I'll give you one last chance. Take these 1,500 tons of metal. And sign the soul contract with my daughter again. I can still save your life. If looks were bad enough in your Lu family. Are your brains also not working? Hello, Lin Fan. You really won't cry until you see the coffin, huh? Ming Fan, you brought this on yourself. Careful. And you can actually control the soul condensing crystal directly. And make the spirit sword insects fight. It's a beast horde, waiting on the ship's counterattack. This horde must have been driven here by someone. Everyone, be careful. We're finished. We're already surrounded. What? Furukawa, what are you trying to do? Isn't it obvious yet? No ships stronger than Furukawa 4 are allowed in the East Sea. Especially not 3S-class ships. Only the weak fear jealousy. Aren't you even willing to give others a chance to grow? Blatantly violating the Maritime Pact will only bring a soul backlash. You'll become a target for everyone. Ha ha ha. As long as I destroy you, nothing else will be a problem. Then let's settle this for real. In a battle of words, all you have left is your stubborn mouth. Open fire. Commander Gao has already successfully delayed Lin Fan's departure. Good, the Supreme Commander has agreed. After today, Qianzhai Island will be under your Lu family's management. Thank you, Commander Gao. Thank you, Supreme Commander. Godmother, Lin Fan. Over there. Guys, charge. Today, this genius dies here. Watch me. What kind of so-called genius? Without a ship, he's still useless. Xiao xiao. Xiao xiao. This is an ironclad ship from a retired navigator on the island. He has already removed the soul binding. You can use it for your ship. I won't let this kindness go to waste. Come on out, my steel behemoth. Lin Fan, retreat now. Your life comes first. Give me a little more time. I can turn the tide of battle. Turn the tide of battle? What a joke. Wang Cheng, kill him now. Got it. Useless, so slow. I just finished soul condensation and ship merging. Getting the ship to move at all is impressive. No rush, even if he succeeds. Without any fusion rate. He can't even fight, it's pointless. Can't even handle basic controls. He's just a lamb to the slaughter. Wait, Supreme Commander. There's something odd about that kid's sword soul. A 3S sword soul really is something else. Interesting. But without a fusion rate, he still can't fight. Ignore him. Keep attacking in Lingrong. Divine Twin Sword Soul. Never heard of it. At this point, it's impossible not to believe it. Protect Lin Fan at all costs. Han Lingrong, are you really placing your hope on a kid who just fused his soul with a ship? Does he even know what fusion rate is? Does he know how to command a ship with 0 fusion? You've never been to the New World. You have no idea what real hope is. Nor do you know on these seas who our real enemy is. Right now, you are my enemy. Defeat you, and I'll go see the New World for myself. People like you don't deserve to go to the New World. It's not up to you if I deserve it. Attack. "55, is that enough? Need a bit more. Hurry up. This is as fast as it gets. Still need to save some soul power for fighting. 55 is really strong. Can't hold on much longer. I'm ready. Lin Fan, don't you think it's too late to board now? D. Oh. Whoa. Help. Somebody help me. It's a sinking ship. It actually made me so miserable. Damn it. Is this the power of a 15,000-ton giant ship? We really can't let him have a chance to grow. Luckily, it's not too late. What are you all standing around for? No matter how big the ship, without fusion, you can't zero out or fight. It's just a sitting target. Attack. What a shame for such a powerful battleship. It should have belonged to the Liu family. Now it has to sink to the bottom of the sea. Don't be upset, father. It's Lin Fan's own fault for not knowing what's good for him. He actually dared to reject this young lady. Ugh, are you okay? Reporting, Captain. Ship defense cannons have been activated. Requesting permission to fire. Then what are you waiting for? Fire. All the attacks are being blocked. What weapon is that? So fast. Ryan. Am I still dreaming? What? That's impossible. He just finished fusing soul and ship. The fusion rate is almost 0. How can he go straight into spiritification combat? The most crucial thing is that their combat power is still this strong. This doesn't make sense. Even though I chose to trust him. This level of power is just unreal. I knew it. If Lin Fan says he can do it, he definitely has his reasons. Is this the power of an SSS-class battleship? No, even legendary SSS-class battleships shouldn't have such terrifying combat strength. But isn't SSS the highest class? Whatever, it doesn't matter now. Now the ones with a headache should be Guchuansi and Mosquito. This is the sheer difference brought by a new era. But without my support, with my current soul power reserves, I'm afraid I would have been drained dry in just one go. That would be such a waste. Can I do it again? With the captain's current state, he can't fire again, but maintaining some basic operations won't be a problem. That'll do for now. Still, I need to recover my spiritual power quickly. Even if he can fight in a spiritual form, so what? He couldn't withstand too many attacks like that, either. Everyone, get in there. The commander is right. That outburst just now was his last struggle. Let's go together. Guchuan, did you see that? This is hope. I'll handle on Lingrong. The rest of you, take care of that kid. How many times have you and I crushed hope with our own hands? I admit I underestimated SSS-class sword spirits before. But the gap in soul power levels between people is all about enduring. Wear them out. Then I'll just kill you before his soul power runs out. Just you? Have you ever seen a 10-ton anchor? All good. Dodge quickly. Is this still an armored sword? An armored sword that's as flimsy as paper. How could this happen? Talent doesn't equal strength. But rank does. That's what I realized in the new world. How does it feel to lose another general in a row, Gu Chuan? Ha ha ha. The more persistent Tan Linglong is, the less likely I am to let him go today. Are you even capable of fighting right now? Do you really think I've ruled the East Sea for years? Without any trump cards? Retreat. What a trump card. Ha 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 ha. I almost couldn't hang on. Sigh. Lin Fan, release your spiritual form. They've left. Where do you think you're going? Crown Prince, die. Fire. It's so fast, it can even turn. No torpedoes ever move this fast. What kind of weapon is that? At such a long distance, beyond visual range, how can you guarantee a hit? Hypersonic missile. What? Godmother just left like that. Getting out alive is already a blessing. If I hadn't sensed danger and run quickly, you and your daughter would have ended up at the bottom of the sea. Commander Gao, what do we do next? Are we coming back? Of course. As long as Admiral Gu Chuan of the East Sea remains. Coming back for revenge is just a matter of time. But that kid Lin Fan is so strong just after awakening his soul and boarding the ship. If he keeps growing, the stronger he gets, the quicker he'll die. Forget just the East Sea. Even all the four seas won't allow such a powerful warship to exist. Just wait, once Commander Gu Chuan joins forces. Godmother, what's that? I've contacted Commander Longta, leader of the West Sea's First Fleet. How did they respond? They asked us to surrender to them. Keep dreaming. I'm the leader of the East Sea's First Fleet, equal to him. And he wants me to surrender? Ignore him. I refuse to believe he'd tolerate such a powerful battleship appearing on the ocean. So where are we heading now? Let's go first. Hypersonic missile. What island? That is. From now on, Gu Chuan should no longer exist in the East Sea. No way. Are you certain, given the distance? I'm sure. Too bad. If I had more soul power, I would have taken care of Takashima Sakura too. Send speedboats immediately to investigate. Yes. Too bad we didn't get rid of that Lu father and daughter together. Feels like those two will cling to us like glue. And show up again. Annoying me. No reply from the kamikaze fleet commander. Just a dog. So clueless about circumstance. Let's just take down the weakest in the East Sea. No right to refuse me yet. Are you informing that? Hope Fleet. Have the CS-level Sword Soul Awakeners delivered to me. They'll be spared. Understood, I'll do it right away. Is a mere 10,000-ton ship worthy of joint response from me? Typical bumpkin, ignorant as expected. Just say what you want. You're looking at me like that, it makes me nervous. You're nervous? I should be the one nervous right now. What do you mean by that? Recon speedboats have confirmed. Gu Chuan is indeed dead. Kamikaze fleet has fallen apart. The remnants are fleeing everywhere. Isn't that a good thing? Without Gu Chuan, you'll truly be the number one of the East Sea. The issue is, before he died, Gu Chuan contacted the Blood Shark Fleet, West Sea's First Fleet, to join forces against us. West Sea First Fleet. Yes, joint operation. But that's not the main point. That's not the point? Gu Chuan is already dead. So no alliance will happen. But the Blood Shark Fleet is very interested in you. They've already sent me an ultimatum. Either die, or hand you over. This Blood Shark group is even more domineering than Gu Chuan. An S-rank Sword Soul Awakened can dominate the East Sea, but in the other three seas it's commonplace. And Blood Shark is the West Sea's top fleet. Their strength speaks for itself. Do I really have such charm? Guchuan is gone. And now Longta shows up. It just never ends. There's no end to it. That's how it is on the sea, survival of the fittest. But you don't need to worry. I'll go unite the other East Sea fleets. Blood Shark may be strong. But if they want to wipe out me and Lingrong, let's see if they have what it takes. Stay on the island and focus on your training. Aim to increase your power as soon as possible. With me here, you basically skip the sword fusion compatibility issue. Your annualized level is maxed out instantly. But the soul power that determines combat duration still needs to be cultivated. So I can only be a real man for a few seconds each time. Although compared to other newly awakened, it's already extraordinary. But compared to the crisis I might face, it's still not enough. I need to train even harder. Why does it feel like I've entered Spider Cave? Lin Fan, I heard. There's a beautiful woman living inside your soul crystal. Can I take a look? Just a quick glance. I'm Chenwei, captain of the 3rd Squad. If you ever have any questions about training, feel free to ask me. Lin Fan, if you hadn't stepped in at the last moment, I probably wouldn't have made it back. Come on, tell me how you want me to thank you. Are there really no other men in this fleet? Why? Does everyone look like they want to eat me up? Oh wow, when did this training ground turn into a fan meeting? Ha 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 ha. Alright, everyone disperse. Don't interrupt Lin Fan's training. I've already prepared a private training room for you. It's got excellent soundproofing. No one will bother you from now on. Training actually isn't that complicated. That won't do. It was personally ordered by Admiral M before leaving. Go ahead. Hey, Xiao. How's your injury? Just a scratch, it's nothing. You've helped me so much. I don't even know how to properly thank you. No need to thank me, I'm just happy to help. According to Commander Zhao's method, after more than half a month of training, soul power should be enough to summon Wu Wu in the real world. Actually, I could have done it yesterday. Oh, Captain. Why didn't you say so earlier? Remember to keep the size normal. Got it, Captain. Wu Wu, are you sure you can control your body's hardness? Of course. Captain, whatever texture you want, I can adjust it. Well? Can I touch it? Hey, here. What's going on? Reporting, Captain. Switching to battle mode uses 10 times more soul power. Shrinking the size takes another 10-fold increase. Got it. Looks like I need to work harder at cultivating soul power. Lin Fan, are you alright? Just training the sword transmission part. I lost control during the spiritualization process. Did Lin Fan get hurt? Let me see where you're feeling bad. You're our fleet's little treasure now. We can't let you get hurt at all. Come let Big Sis check. And examine, haha. Let me check. Let me take a look. What are you guys doing? Let Lin Fan go. Xiao, you're so quick to jump in. Sis is just concerned about Lin Fan. Didn't mean to steal your sweetheart. What nonsense are you all talking about? Get out, quickly. If you two have any questions about training, ask Big Sis anytime. I know lots of special family meditation poses. Ha ha ha, oh man. They were just talking nonsense. Lin Fan, don't mind it, it's nothing. Are you thinking about becoming the one in your heart? Oh come on. Is Xiao really this introverted? What did you do to Xiao? Commander Xiao, that's not fair to blame me. I didn't do anything. Honestly, doing a little something wouldn't be bad. Commander Xiao, what do you mean by that? No wonder you're a 3S, ranked sword soul. Not only is your combat power amazing, even your soul power grows this insanely fast. It's only been a short time. And that's all thanks to your resources, Commander Xiao. You're still officially a member of the Dawn Fleet. Supplying you with resources is only right. I'm part of the fleet too. Why have I never seen you be this generous? You want a beating, is that it? If you had even half of Lin Fan's talent and strength, you could enjoy the same treatment. No, no, no. Commander, I'm just joking. He's a monster. I'm definitely not. He just got his soul vessel. And already he's able to kill S-Class sea monsters head-on. Even you can't do that, Commander. When the sea monster appeared just now, I thought everyone was in for another tough fight. But with Lin Fan here, you really feel a huge sense of security. Even Commander N was worried about you, and told me to keep you safe. Now it looks like you should be protecting me instead. Is it really that exaggerated? Yeah. Oh right. Did Commander N say when he'd be back? Not yet. He just told us to secure Wolfang Island first, and clear out the remnants of the kamikaze fleet there. Come to think of it, we've been out for days. We should be near Wolfang Island by now. Right, Commander? Something's wrong. There's a situation on Wolfang Island. No sign of a beast attack. Looks like this was man-made. Man-made? Most likely the work of raiders. The intrusion signs are still fresh. There are always people looking to get something for nothing. They don't follow the conventions. They only know how to plunder. But there haven't been pirates on the East Sea for ages. This is pretty suspicious. Could it be other fleets disguised as pirates? Or the remnants of the kamikaze fleet? Can't rule that out. Have everyone stay alert. They even went after the kids. They're no better than animals. Every shop's been cleaned out in a systematic way. All valuable goods were prioritized and taken. Well organized. Doesn't seem like kamikaze fleet remnants. And pirates can't pull this off either. This method actually fits the legendary Blood Shark fleet. Why do you say that? These days on the sea, people are the most precious resource. But to burn the land for quick gain, and cut off your own routes, none of the East Sea powers would do that. Only foreign raiders would act like that. And as for the Blood Sharks of the West Sea, they do exactly this. A fleet that lives off plundering outside resources. The timing, the motive, and the method all fit. So most likely, it's the Blood Shark fleet. Makes sense, but looks like they've already left. Who's there? I'm from Dawn, under the Hope Fleet. Commander of the fleet, here to take over Wolfang Island. You don't have to be scared. You guys really are from the Hope Fleet? Of course. I have no reason to lie to you. Looks like Commander N's good name truly stands tall in the East Sea. What took you so long? What? If you'd come sooner, my family wouldn't be dead. It's all your fault. It's all your fault. You murderers. I hate you. Oh? A Blood Shark member this bold. Daring enough to pretend to be a survivor to fool us. A Blood Shark member this bold. Daring enough to pretend to be a survivor to fool us. Trying to guilt trip us. Sorry, but 21st century youths don't fall for that. Didn't think you'd be this tough. But you can't go easy on enemies. Especially scum like him. The type who stay silent out of fear toward the perpetrators. But vent on rescuers instead. People like that, sometimes, are more dangerous than the real enemy. I thought Commander Shao would object to what I did. I'm not that kind of bleeding heart. Kindness is for those who know how to be grateful. I just don't want to be guilt-tripped, that's all. Search carefully. And see if there are any real survivors. Find out what really happened. Which direction did they head off to? I saw it very clearly. Over a dozen ironclad ships. Every one of them flying the black Bloodhand flag. Northeast, over a dozen ironclads. That black Bloodhand flag means it's definitely the Blood Shark fleet. We have to notify Commander N right away. Over a dozen ironclads. Can Commander N handle it? It'll be difficult. The West Sea's #1 fleet can come to the East Sea and plunder so brazenly. What do they think the Maritime Park is? The Maritime Convention is something even Kagawa the consul doesn't take seriously. So do you think the top fleet from the West Sea would care anymore? If Commander N hadn't been working so hard all these years. Do you have any idea what the East Sea would be like by now? Honestly, what I'm more concerned about now is why they're heading northeast. This is bad. Cheongya Island's in danger. Xiao Xiao is still on the island. We have to stop them. Commander, how are we supposed to stop them? Let me give it a try. You want to use that weapon from last time? But this time the distance might be several dozen nautical miles. Can you still hit them? Shouldn't be a problem. But if we provoke them and they turn around, wouldn't that put us in danger? That's the Blood Shark fleet after all. We don't have to fight head-on. After we draw their attention, we can retreat in the opposite direction and meet up with Commander N. By now, Commander N's probably partnered up with quite a few fleets and is ready for a battle. Alright, let's do that. Even though I've seen this before, I still can't help but be amazed. All I can say is, a 4S ranked Sword Soul really lives up to the legend. We're lucky to have Lin Fan with us. As soon as he got his soul vessel, he could fight as a unit. He can attack with pinpoint accuracy, even beyond visual range. Nothing like this has ever been recorded in history. I'm afraid being a 4S ranked Sword Soul alone can't explain it. House 55. Did you find anything? S-band AESA radar activated. Now scanning. Too bad we don't have a helicopter. Otherwise our range would be hundreds of kilometers on the ocean. Now we're limited to less than 100 kilometers. Target locked. 50 nautical miles northeast. Permission to fire. Open fire. Here they come, take them out. Kuchuan's weapon. No idea. I don't know how much damage we can deal to the Bloodkill fleet this time. Just one missile is enough to sink an ironclad. Just the thought of it is terrifying. Losing one ironclad. Even the Bloodkill fleet would feel the pain. When that happens, 123. 5 missiles. They actually launched 5 missiles in a row. That means the Bloodkill fleet will lose 5 ironclads at once. Sure enough, the number of missiles launched by this weapon increases as the soul power grows. Striking from thousands of miles away. If all the shots hit this time, it would absolutely devastate the Bloodkill fleet. If we did this several more times, I don't even dare to imagine. It's not that exaggerated. With my current soul power, this is the limit. How long have you even been on board? I really can't imagine how terrifying your combat power will be at your full strength in the future. Just how scary will it be? Just how scary will it be? 112 large universal vertical launch cells. As long as we have enough metal tubes, there's enough firepower. You can fire as much as you want. Even I don't know how scary I am. As long as you're not an enemy, there's nothing to be afraid of. True. Why hasn't it exploded yet? It's a bit farther this time. Let the missile fly a bit longer. Commander Wolf. According to the charts, it'll take 2 more days to reach Cheongya Island. We just pulled off something big. Tonight let's let the brothers relax. Commander, there's a big battle coming up soon. Why get the brothers to do anything big right now? If the weaklings in the East Sea see the commander's warship, they'll be scared to death. Exactly. We haven't even seen a single decent ironclad along the way. The East Sea really is the weakest sea. One fleet was beaten by a newcomer who just forged his sword with soul power. If it wasn't for waiting without reason. DJ. Commander, we're under attack from the direction of Wolf Fong Island. All hands, change course. Target, Wolf Fong Island. Commander's orders, change course. Target, Wolf Fong Island. At this distance. A new weapon. Ha ha ha. No matter who you are, you found the way to die. They're chasing us. Howen. Commander replied, saying, he has teamed up with the East Sea Osaka fleet. They're on their way to support us. What we need to do now is hold off the Bloodkill fleet. We can't let them catch up. Or let them turn toward Cliff Island. They're still 40 nautical miles away. But they're moving fast. Get ready mentally. Understood. We're on the fastest flying sword ship in the fleet. Speed-wise, it's not inferior to a regular ironclad. In an emergency, we can use soul power to boost the sails. Relying on flexibility, we can shake them off. I'll hurry and recover my soul power now. Just in case. They're here. Is it just my imagination? Why? Why does that ironclad look even bigger than Lin Fan's? Are we really a match for him? Full speed ahead. Yes. Found you, little bugs. Yeah. Luckily their shells aren't as fast as the Linfen missiles. With my skills, I can still react in time. Desperate resistance. Just a single flying sword-class ship dares to race me? Faster, even faster. They're catching up. Can't see clearly on the radar. Didn't expect it to be a battleship. That tonnage is at least tens of thousands of tons. Not something we can finish instantly. They could use soul power to replenish metal. Rapid repairs. Ugh, what should we do? Reporting, Captain. Engaging second form ramming tactics might work. Let's just crush them with the 10,000-ton hull. The complete second form has matured. Current soul power limit. Can sustain over 10 seconds of battle. Only 10 seconds? Still risky. What if we combine 5 missiles with torpedoes for a concentrated strike? Comprehensive analysis gives us a decent chance of success. But every shot must hit precisely. So, it means the opponent isn't invincible. As long as soul power recovers. We can't escape like this. They're way too fast. It's my fault, I misjudged our strengths. Damn, it's the ghost mist. Why does this have to happen now? What is ghost mist? A random independent field that appears on the ocean. Most ships that enter lose their way. Almost impossible to come out. But the very few that escape it all gain incredible rewards. Permanent soul power increase. Sword spirit evolution. Rare resources. It's both an opportunity and a death trap. Isn't this just a dungeon run? Too close. Can't go around it. Based on the ghost mist's range. 3 days. We should have already left this area. If it were that easy to leave, ghost mist wouldn't be called the forbidden zone of the sea. We've probably been trapped here. What do we do now? Commander, we only have 1 barrel of fresh water left. Look. It's an island. We're saved. We made it out. Go to full gear. Why does it always feel like something's off? Commander, look. Edible fruit. We really made it out. The water's pure. Contains hidden soul power. Higher quality than normal fresh water. Chenwei, take a team and explore deeper into the island. See if you can find anyone. Confirm our location. It's someone else. Stay and rest here. Resupply water and food. It's been 3 hours. Captain Chen's team still isn't back. Could something have happened? Captain Chen, who are you talking about? Captain Chenwei, of course. Wasn't he the one who led the expedition this afternoon? Lin Fan, are you tired? Captain Chenwei has been stationed at Qiongya Island. He didn't go out to sea with us this time. I order everyone to board the ship and leave the island immediately. Why, Commander? This place is great. No war. No looting. I want to live here forever. Yeah, I also want to stay here forever. The sea is too terrifying. Every day is nerve-wracking. Seems like their memories are messed up. Good thing the 2 of us are fine. There's only one way now. We're already 10 nautical miles from the island. Their symptoms haven't improved at all. Chen Fei is still stuck on the island. I have to go back and save him. You can hold down the fort here, right? As long as no zero-phase combat occurs, maintaining basic ship operations is definitely not a problem. But Commander, are you sure you can go back alone? I'll handle it myself. You should be the one to be careful. This case is not that simple. I get it, but I still think you'd be safer staying here. Safety isn't a luxury for us. There's no other way anyway. Now only the two of us are unaffected. Why do I keep feeling something's off? Why did Commander Zhao only mention Captain Chen? Not good, Commander Zhao's been affected too. Lin Fan, just come back to the island with us. Everything you need is there, you. How did you free yourselves? Lin Fan, I admire you so much. Promise me you'll stay with us on the island, please? Back to the island? You can do whatever you want. Sis has lots of special training positions. Want to try them? Promise you'll never forget them. As long as you come back to the island. Ugh, if this continues. Forget escaping. I might not even be able to think straight. Have to find a way. Fine, I agree. I'll return to the island now. You guys, how am I supposed to pilot the ship like this? You finally came around. I knew you cared about me, didn't you? Ahaha. Right, right. Not happening. Are we seriously going to stay on this island and have kids? No way, no way. Don't get affected. There must be something wrong with this island. It can even strip memories. Change a person's thoughts. Still don't know why I'm not affected. But I can't let my guard down. I have to think of a way out immediately. Ugh, is there a way? Captain, you finally thought of woo-woo. Does that mean? Woo-woo, you really have a solution? Woo-woo requires captain authorization. Activate the S-band AESA radar for scanning. But Captain, keep in mind. It'll use up a lot of soul power. Approved. Can't worry about that right now. Radar scanning in progress. Soul power detected 1.5 kilometers southeast. Signature matches Commander Xiao Nan. Memory interference ripples detected. So Commander Xiao was affected too. Wait. Ah, this is bad, really bad. Commander Xiao, I didn't mean to pry. Judging from how he looks, G is probably also being interfered with. This isn't good. Woo-woo. Can you pinpoint the source of the memory interference band? Memory interference 7 kilometers southeast. Same frequency ripples. Depth 20 meters. Suspected interference source. Target locked, requesting strike. Combining firepower with technology can produce such an amazing effect. Launch the bunker buster. Copy, launching bunker buster. Long-range precision strike. Assisted by radar detection. With soul power boost. This power must be unique in this world. Too bad with my current soul power reserves. This is all I can do. What happened? How are you all feeling now? Do you remember anything? Lin Fan, don't take what I said earlier to heart. None of it was really me. Ugh, I'm doomed. Now I'm too embarrassed to face anyone. Why would I say such things? That wasn't you guys just now. You were literally ready to eat me alive. Li Fan, come with me now. Time is running out. Ah. After all that. So this thing was the culprit all along. This is a wing eater. A science class sea monster. Its main body is actually quite fragile. It's not that hard to deal with. Commander Shao knows a lot about this thing. He read about it in an ancient text. It's a real piece of work. Anyone who enters its domain will have their memory scrambled and will instantly forget any information related to it. I didn't expect you to stay lucid, despite being under its influence, and precisely use long-range attacks to kill it. Actually, I wasn't affected from the very beginning. Just lucky. So now? According to the records, within a few hours after a wing eater dies, its blood has the miraculous effect of increasing soul power. It's exactly what you need right now. Do I drink it directly? What are you thinking? Just soaking and absorbing it is enough. The soul power in the blood will permeate through your skin. Ah. That's good then. Otherwise, I really wouldn't be able to stomach it. What are you waiting for? Take off your clothes and get in. Haha. In front of everyone? This isn't right. Why are you being shy now? Weren't you guys playing pretty wild before? Hey, it's just me. I'm afraid you guys won't join. Haha. This tub is big enough. Now is not the time for jokes. Boosting your soul power is most beneficial for the entire fleet. Then I won't be formal. The mist is dissipating quickly. It seems that after it died, its domain effect is also disappearing. We'll be able to determine our position soon. Look, we're out. The mist really has cleared. It's the sun. We finally made it through. We succeeded. Great. Ha ha ha. I finally see the sun. Ha ha ha. You little bugs are finally willing to come out, huh? The distance is enough for 55 to launch a surprise attack in its second form. It should catch him off guard. But with my current soul power, to actually be able to emerge from the ghost mist, you must have obtained a lot of good things. And the person who sneaked an attack on me before, hand them all over. And I might consider giving you a quick death. What do you want to do? You attacked us first. And you actually dare to ask me what I want to do? Ha ha ha. You are clearly the one who violated the Maritime Convention first. As the West Sea Fleet, you came to the East Sea to slaughter Langia Island. So, are you here for revenge? Such a boring game for the weak. I don't have time to play with you. If I weren't interested in that ship that can attack from beyond visual range, you'd all be dead by now. Oh, then we should thank Commander Lant. I can't believe he can play it like this. Commander In. For Commander In to say that. You must be that Guchuansi. Wait, the Hope Fleet that was mentioned? That's right, Commander Lant. You openly violated the Maritime Convention in the East Sea. Ha 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 ha. It truly is a stroke of luck after a long search. So the one who can strike accurately from beyond visual range is that kid with the 3S class sword soul, huh? A 3S class sword soul with the ability for beyond visual range strikes. To have such combat power after less than a month at sea. I can barely manage to take him under my wing. He'll fill the spots of those 4 useless wastes I just lost. Are you referring to the 4 ironclad ships I destroyed? You actually have no intention of seeking revenge for your subordinates? Commander Lant. Don't you think you should give the East Sea an explanation today? Let me see who it is. Just condensed a soul into a sword. Should be quite young. The only one who fits the criteria is you, kid. That's right. It's me. Good. Now that the target is confirmed, there's no need for the others to stay alive. Kill them all. Commander Lant. You're looking down on us East Sea people way too much. Kid, I'll give you 5 seconds to choose to join my fleet. Or die with these ants. Did you not hear me speaking? 54 is even more arrogant than Guchuansi. This condescending attitude is really infuriating. 55, in that case. Send him to join Guchuansi. 55, prepare second form. Standing by, Captain. 3, 2. Commander Lant, are you determined today to take on the entire East Sea by yourself? Oh? The entire East Sea? That's right. Today, I represent not just the Hope Fleet, but the entire East Sea. I am asking Commander Lant, why did you violate the Maritime Convention and come to my East Sea to burn, kill, and pillage? Commander Lant, please leave the East Sea now. Based on you bunch of bottom feeders? Look at those guys' expressions. Is this the so-called elite of the East Sea? Ha ha ha. Is this the full combat power of the East Sea? You don't even have a few decent ironclad ships. As expected of country bumpkins from a backwater. You think you're worthy of challenging the West Sea's first fleet? Ha ha ha. Boys, let these frogs in the well see today what a real fleet looks like. Ha ha ha. A tiny East Sea trying to pick a fight? Lant's strength indeed gives him the right to be arrogant. By comparison, Guchuansi isn't even fit to carry his shoes. But wait. To be this powerful? Commander, I just remembered I have urgent business at home to handle. I'll be taking my leave now, Commander. This is not what you said before. We cannot accompany you any longer. Farewell. Did I give you permission to leave? Commander Lant, what is the meaning of this? We aren't getting involved in your business. Can't we just go? Coming as you please? And leaving as you please? What do you take the snow shark for? Commander Lant, we didn't think it through before. We're withdrawing now. We hope you'll show some mercy. It's not that you didn't think it through, you're just scared. Haven't you all realized the situation yet? The snow shark's goal this time is the entire East Sea. Not bad, you've got some brains. The tiny East Sea, with a few stray fleets, thinks it's worthy of sharing a name with the West Sea? It's a complete waste of this sea's resources. I, and Lingrong, wasn't born yesterday. Since you don't plan on giving us a way out, then let's fight. No matter how weak the East Sea is, it can still break a few of your teeth. Ha ha ha. Based on you bunch of losers? You think you're worthy? Then what if you add me? 55, prepare second form for sortie. Roger, Captain. Ha 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 ha. Overestimating yourself. Kid, talent does not equal strength. Don't think that just because you relied on sneak attacks to sink a few of our outer junk ships, that you have the right to stand before this commander. You talk too much. At first, I wanted to see what was so special about a 3S class sword soul. Now I'm not interested anymore. You can follow these East Sea losers and die here with them. Leave no one alive. Commander Lant, your killing intent is as strong as ever. Picking on kids, is that all you're capable of? Sharaboa. What are you doing here? A 3S level phenomenon shaking all 4 seas. How could I not come and check it out? Letting a genius like this be killed by you would be such a waste. If you don't want him, I do. How about it? If I, Lant, don't want him, no one else gets a shot either. Humph, your temper is just as short as ever. Commander. Who is this guy now? Commander of the Northern Sea's First Fleet, the Polar Bear. Sharaboa. This never ends, does it? One after another. Do they think I'm some kind of prize meat or something? What's prize meat? Kid. You're the 3S, class sword soul who caused all this commotion? The awakened one. What can I do for you? So this is a high-level soul master? Using soul power to communicate regardless of distance. Guess I'll have to be more careful with what I say from now on. Interested in joining my team? I'm quite interested in talented 3S, class sword souls. I really am. I don't think Commander Lent would go all out against me just for this, right? Worth a try. So angry. Looks like the kid did something big. If that's the case, I won't get in the way of Commander Lant's fun. Being treated like a fish on a chopping board is really not a good feeling. Wasting my damn time. How about we find a place for a fight later? You two really want to fight every time you meet. You're both important figures. Can't you just talk it out? A top cultivator from the South Sea. Both Northern and Southern Seas' top fleets are here now. Are they here to wipe out the East Sea? Old man, you're here for the 3S, class sword soul too, right? After all, 3S, class sword souls are extremely rare. Of course I'm concerned about you two young men getting ahead of me. Since you've both decided to take his life, I won't compete anymore. No need for bad blood. But before sending this young one on his way, can this old man take a look at the true form of a CS class sword soul? So I don't leave empty-handed. Ha 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 ha. With you two being so sly, now I'm honestly curious too. In that case, kid, show us your 3S, class sword soul. Let us have a look. And then? Then you can die. Looks like I have no way out today. What else did you expect? What should we do, Commander-in-Chief? Are we really going to risk it all? Get ready to make a move. Even if it means dying, we'll die charging forward. We will never kneel. How reckless. Haha. Gotta admit, they're pretty tough. Too bad about your adoptive father, Honshu. Looks like people from the East Sea haven't really witnessed Commander Longta's methods yet. Should I bother explaining it to you guys? You don't mind, right? Why bother talking to this group of dead men? Whoever Commander Longta targets, if they surrender peacefully, they get a quick and painless end. But if they resist, the outcome will be much more miserable. What about you guys? Are you just going to stand there and watch them slaughter others? Slaughtering, sis? Once you chose to sail out to sea, you'd better have been prepared. Have you ever stood up for someone unrelated to you? There's no point in arguing. Seems like it's time to prove it with strength. Haha, here we go again. Kid, are you saying you're strong? Individual combat ability is nothing compared to a massive fleet. Ugh. Don't think you're something special just because you ambushed and captured a few of our ships. That doesn't mean anything to us. Ugh. Kid, I'm running out of patience. I'm giving you 3 seconds, 32. Another countdown. This again, woo, are you ready? Reporting, Captain. D2 mode has been activated. Ready to launch anytime. Alright, since you want to see it, I'll show you clearly. This is the power of a Star Scout like this. No way. So that's the legendary top-tier core spirit. Kid. What are you trying to do? Boss, vanish into the light. Huh? What? Uh? It's not over yet. Ha 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 ha. Stop right now. Stop. Captain, number 55 can still keep fighting. Why are we stopping? Obviously, we need to keep an ace up our sleeve. "20 seconds. Only 20 seconds? And Longta and his fleet's cores were all destroyed. What is this power? That's definitely not a normal CS level sword soul, and also sword transmission. Why is it humanoid? Fusing with the sacred sword, annihilating everything in its path. Absolute dominance. This kid is definitely not ordinary. Longta was too arrogant. His death serves him right. But this level of strength is more than just talent. How long has it even been since he condensed his soul and boarded his ship? If he's allowed to keep growing, sooner or later, no one under the four seas will be able to stop him. How much combat can his remaining soul power still support? Reporting, Captain. Conventional cruise mode can last about 3 minutes. Due to current soul reserves, the second mode can't be reactivated. High-intensity phosphorus missiles can still be fired in bursts of 10. But facing these two massive fleets, I'm afraid it's still not nearly enough. Let's see if we can scare them off. Yet another world-shaking phenomenon that echoes across the four seas. Dragon's roar, Phoenix's cry. That's the legendary phenomenon that can trigger sword soul evolution, breaking through the level barrier. Such scale. Such pure fluctuations of soul power from heaven and earth. If I can get it, my power will make a huge leap. Pure soul power that can let a sword soul evolve. If I can obtain it, my 2S level sword soul will evolve into a 3S level 1. When that happens, what an unbelievable energy response. That's Xiao Xiao. What's going on? Lin, you've really opened my eyes today. Longta acted like a tyrant, and brought about his own destruction. My South Sea fleet came here just to witness the 3S sword soul's power, with no intention of opposing the East Sea. Ha 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 ha. Old man Xiao is absolutely right. Lin Fan, you're already this strong at such a young age. The future holds limitless potential for you. Our fleet values real talent the most. Today's conflict was entirely Longta's own fault. We won't bother you any further. Let's just leave things here, shall we? You talk a good game. But really, it's the lure of this foreign phenomenon that's just too tempting. Enough to temporarily put aside your urge to kill me. Since that's what the commander says. Of course I don't want to stir up more trouble, either. Ha ha ha. Straightforward and refreshing. Since that's the case, I'll be on my way first. Everyone, follow me. Don't let old man Xia get there ahead of us. That figure over there. Doesn't it look like your sister, Xiao Xiao? How's Commander Gao doing? What's the situation over there? The top forces of the South, North, and West Sea fleets have completely surrounded Linrong and Lin Fan. 3 major fleets hunting them down. Doesn't that mean Lin Fan is finished this time? Let's see how cocky he can be now. Not necessarily. That kid is a real wild card. He always manages to pull off some surprise. But with 3 fleets closing in, even if he had 3 heads and 6 arms, there's no way he could escape anytime soon. And Linrong and Xiaonan, they're definitely tied down there now. So what you're saying is? Behind them, we'll capture that little poser, Xiao Xiao. Then watch Xiaonan and Lin Fan freak out. At that point, whatever we ask for, they'll have to hand it over. Not just Xiao Xiao. We need to control the families of everyone in the Dawn Fleet. With these hostages, we can pressure Lin Fan to reveal the Sword Soul's secret. Or force Xiao Nan to hand over the Dawn Fleet base. So we can leave the East Sea safely. Or even switch sides to any one of the 3 main fleets. It'll be our ticket inside. Playing with fire. Brilliant strategy, Commander. Right now, everyone's focused on the battle ahead. And the secret of a possible 3S level Sword Soul. Who would expect us to make a surprise move from behind? Ha ha ha. Turn around immediately. And head full speed back to Cheongya Island. Keep it stealthy. Avoid the main shipping lane. Xiao Xiao, don't worry too much. The commander will surely come back victorious. I know, but something just doesn't feel right. It's like something bad is about to happen. Why are you all here? What do you want? Gao Daoying, I can't believe you dared to come back. Humph. Why wouldn't we come back? Lin Fan and Xiao Nan are about to die anyway. So Cheongya Island belongs to me now. Seize them. Kill anyone who resists. Don't let a single one escape. Xiao Xiao, your beloved sister and brother Lin Fan, can't even protect themselves right now. Come quietly with us. And you won't have to suffer any pain. Nonsense. Brother Lin Fan would never be in trouble. Don't you dare curse him. The 3 top fleets are out to get him. Your sister, Lin Fan, and An Lingrong? They're all probably ashes by now. Otherwise, why do you think we dared to come back? No. That's impossible, Commander An is still there. My sister and brother Lin Fan will be just fine. You're lying to me. You're lying to me. Lying to me. Lying to you. Forget the 3 top fleets. Just the Snow Shark fleet from the West Sea alone could wipe out the entire East Sea. Lin Fan is as good as dead. I said no one could save him, but you're talking nonsense. No way. Brother Lin Fan won't die. This? This is the legendary Dragon's Roar and Phoenix's Cry. What Dragon's Roar and Phoenix's Cry? It's the manifestation of the original soul power that drives Sword Souls to evolve. Catch him, he has to be brought in alive. As long as we get him, find a way to merge with that soul power. My Sword Soul will be able to break through its limits. Ha ha ha, heaven blesses the commander. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Why does that bitch get such incredible talent and luck? But if you want to kill him, hurry up and kill him. Shut up, fool. What do you know? Aw. That silhouette in my memory. Why does she look so much like your sister? Xiao Xiao. It's Xiao Xiao, something's happened to her. No, I must go back right now. Rushing back won't help at this point. She's my sister. Commander An, how can you expect me to stay calm? Commander An, I think the South Sea and North Sea fleets are clearly heading for the phenomenon. We have to act fast. I understand how you feel. But that's exactly why. We need a strategy before making a move. As far as I know, this Dragon's Roar and Phoenix's Cry event is an extremely rare resurgence resonance awakening. Someone with this kind of ability has a soul power that's both pure and unique. Under certain conditions, they can even help other Sword Souls evolve, breaking through the rank barrier and evolving Sword Souls. So whether it's Star Lord Xiao or Sharapova, the first thing they would never do is hurt Xiao Xiao. They might even protect her instead, and then find a way to harness her power. So in the short term, her life isn't in danger. It's a different standoff now. Back then, Lin Fan, they were wary and greedy for you. But with Xiao Xiao and Sword Soul evolution at stake, those two will stop at nothing to get her. This means we have to rescue Xiao Xiao from under the noses of both top fleets. Bring Xiao Xiao back alive. And now that they've witnessed your power, they'll never underestimate us like Lanti did. Commander, is this the person you mentioned earlier? Lin Fan, the one who triggered the Four Seas phenomenon? Lord Lin, right? Looks like I'm Lord now. That's right, Lin Fan is not only extraordinarily gifted, but you've also just seen his power and courage. The future of the East Sea may rest on his shoulders. Yes, Lord Lin's truly unmatched. He crushed Lanti in one move. Truly the East Sea's strongest. Earlier, we were short-sighted and foolish. And showed our lack of experience. The strong enemy may have temporarily retreated. But judging by their actions, they clearly have ill intentions toward the East Sea. With the crisis at hand, my entire expedition fleet is ready to follow Lord Lin's command. And defend our sea together. Protect the East Sea. Lord Lin, what do you think? Lin Fan. The situation is urgent. Rescuing Xiao Xiao requires unified command and everyone working together. I and Lingrong, in the name of the Hope Fleet, now propose that you temporarily act as the Commander-in-Chief of the East Sea Allied Forces. My Hope Fleet will be the first to follow your orders. So I'm commander now. These captains were just thinking of running a few minutes ago. Now they're trying to ride the wave. Are they just afraid I'll hold a grudge? So strength really is everything. Truth only lies within cannon range, that's fine too. The more ships, the more power we've got. At least it makes us look stronger. And if nothing else, they can be cannon fodder. Since Commander entrusts me, and you all mean well, then I, Lin Fan, will accept without hesitation. But let me be clear up front. I'm going to Cheongya Island to save someone. This mission is extremely dangerous. We could be facing both the South and North Seas top fleets. If you don't want to go, you can leave right now. I won't stop you. Even Lanti and the West Sea's First Fleet didn't last 20 seconds. Both rival fleets with the same reputation have already turned tail and run. Anyone who leaves now would be an idiot. If you don't grab onto a powerhouse now, you'll regret it later. Since nobody is leaving, then if you follow me, you follow my rules. Orders must be obeyed. If anyone deserts in battle, or disobeys in secret, don't blame me for being ruthless. We will obey the Commander-in-Chief's instructions. We wouldn't dare disobey. It's mine. That original soul power. Ha ha ha. How could it happen this fast? And Lingrong really is useless. Touch a single hair on her head, and I'll make you disappear on the spot. This girl concerns the fate of all four seas. You're not qualified to interfere. So it's you guys, it's really you. Did you kill Brother Yifan? Little one, what nonsense are you saying? That kid is alive and well. He destroyed the entire West Sea's First Fleet in an instant. Sharapova and I just watched. We didn't get involved. That's just a baseless rumor. Don't believe it. He destroyed the West Sea's First Fleet in a second? Are you kidding me? Impossible. He only awakened recently. You must be mad, all of you. That's the West Sea's First Fleet we're talking about. Lin Fan, him? No way. You're close with Lin Fan. If he's fine, he's probably on his way here right now. Calm down. Your soul power is unstable right now. Forcing it will damage your origin. That wouldn't be good. Young lady, this place is dangerous. Why not rest on my sword for now? Don't worry, I'll make sure you're safe. I can also help you stabilize your abilities. In fact, I'm best at nurturing and healing arts. Letting me take care of her would be for the best. Old man, that talk might fool some naive girls. But I'm from the frozen North Sea. Our soul power is best for suppressing and channeling violent energy. She'll make more progress if she comes with me. Commander Xiao, Commander Sharapova. Cheongya Island is an East Sea territory. People on this island are protected by the East Seas Pact. This girl is from the East Sea. So of course she stays in the East Sea. The effect of dragon's roar and phoenix's cry. This girl's body ties into sword soul evolution. The East Sea might not be able to keep this opportunity. We didn't fight you earlier. To give that kid with the SSS level sword soul some face. And because this girl set off the phenomenon. Did you really think? Just because you surprised Lanti and killed him. Both our fleets are now afraid of that brat? Speaking of, where is that kid? He didn't even come with you. Could it be he saw things going badly and went into hiding? If he were here. Since he could take care of Lanti. Maybe Sharapova and I would think twice. Give him a little respect. But since he's not here. What right do you have to talk with us? Hold on. Lin Fan is just about to say hello to you. Commander Lin. The two fleet commanders want to meet you. If that's the case, then let's say hello to them. Roger that. Captain. The long-range missiles have locked on to the target. Fire at once. Truth only exists within missile range. My range is a little far. Let's see how you respond, humph. The greetings from the two commanders-in-chief Lin are here. What are you saying? How can this be? This kind of power is simply not something human strength can contend with. Now, the two commanders. Can we talk again? This attack speed is too fast. There's simply no time to make any reaction. The power also far exceeds that of ordinary sword cannons. That kid was actually hiding. Such a precise beyond visual range strike method. This is the attack power of a 3S class sword soul. If my 2S class evolves, could it have this kind of power? See Xiao Xiao. His relationship with Lin Fan is extraordinary. With him here, Lin Fan will definitely be wary of collateral damage. And won't dare to act. Stop. Carefully hide behind me. Taking hostages. Moral kidnapping. Sorry, that doesn't work with me. Compromise will only make the situation worse. I still understand this much. Namely, the Dingyuan. Little friend Lin, no. Commander-in-Chief Lin. I was reckless today. I admit you now have the qualification for an equal dialogue. Speak, what do you want? Take your fleet and leave the East Sea immediately. That is absolutely impossible. Do you really think I, Sharapova, am a pushover? Commander-in-Chief Lin must be joking. Long-range precision strikes are indeed startling. But for the Qin soldiers, this is not enough. How many more times can your soul power perform such attacks? Today might be a misunderstanding. We have no intention of harming this girl. For an existence that can break through sword soul level barriers, we wouldn't have enough time to protect her. How could we possibly harm her? Perhaps we can sit down and have a proper talk. What does Commander-in-Chief Lin think? Talking is naturally possible. But before that, I still need to solve a small trouble first. My lady, faster, even faster. Damn it, how did it come to this? It's only been a few days. How could that kid Lin Fan become so strong? It's all father's fault for insisting on calling off the engagement. If the engagement hadn't been called off, everything Xiao Xiao has would be mine now. Shut up. If you don't want to die, be quiet. While they are still in a standoff. This is our only chance to escape. Want to run? Have you asked my missiles yet? Target locked. Distance 75 nautical miles. Heading southeast. Speed medium. Suggest using one conventional anti-ship missile, which can ensure destruction. Wanting to divide my soul power. Colluding in disgusting ways time and again. New and old debts will be settled together today. Woo woo, send them on their way. Received, Captain. Missile launched. Ah. Commander-in-Chief Lin, what a decisive method. Just clearing out a few rats. Now we can continue talking. Commander-in-Chief Lin doesn't need to show his blade again. Otherwise, wouldn't my subordinates have died for nothing? Save the tricks of Duo Yuqian. Our ships and men cannot sink into the sea for nothing. How exactly is this going to be resolved? Come up with a protocol. Miss Xiaoxia's constitution is rare in the four seas. The original soul power channeled when this constitution awakens can indeed produce incalculable guiding and promoting effects on the sword soul, even breaking through inherent grade barriers. This is not an empty boast. What exactly does Commander Xiao want to say? But the problem lies in Miss Xiaoxia's self-awakening process was forcibly interrupted by external forces, causing the original soul power to not be smoothly contained, but instead falling into disorder within her body. If this power cannot be properly channeled, and remains stagnant for a long time, at best it will hinder the growth of her soul power. At worst it will damage her foundation, and even endanger her life. When that time comes, never mind helping others. She might not even be able to save herself. Is there a solution? There is naturally a way. The simplest and most effective way is to use the yin-yang balance for guidance. Using the pure and powerful core energy of the opposite sex to guide the disordered core energy in her body back into place. Of course, this has extremely high requirements for the guide. The soul power needs to be pure and powerful enough. The sword soul level must also be high enough. And they need to be in sync with Miss Xiaoxiao's heart. In my opinion, no one fits this better than Commander-in-Chief Lin. He and Miss Xiaoxiao have long had feelings for each other. A 3S class sword soul is enough to suppress and guide the original power within Miss Xiaoxiao's body. Old man Xiao, are you really just going to accept this? For ships gone just like that, and our face ground into the dirt by him. In the end, we didn't even get a single hair of that girl. If this gets back to the North Sea, I, Sharapova, might as well just kill myself. What's the rush? That kid's 3S class sword soul attack style is something we've never encountered before. Didn't you see how Lunt died? Humph, Lunt was stupid. He was blindsided by the sword soul. We are different. If we are prepared to engage him head-on, a kid who just condensed his soul, no matter how strange and powerful the sword soul is, how long can his soul power last? You're right. It's not hard to kill him in close quarters. But he's hiding in the dark 100 miles away, like a venomous snake, while our fleet is in the open. No matter how large your ship's tonnage is, or how thick the armor is, how many precision strikes from the sky can it withstand? We don't even know the launch position. We can't even find a direction to counterattack. Our fleet is the one that suffers in a direct clash. It is a foundation we cannot afford to lose. That kid has nothing to lose. Firing a shot and then changing locations. We can't afford to drag this out. Then what do you say we do? Are you saying? That girl's soul power is in disorder. And the only person who can save her is Lin Fan. What do you think they will do? It cannot be delayed. Send that girl over overnight. Send her onto that kid's ship. Exactly. Lure the snake out of its hole. The moment they meet will be our chance. When we get close enough, the fleet will fire a salvo. Or you and I will take action personally. Good idea. I must say, old man Xiao, you are quite insidious. Captain, detected 2 high-speed radar return signals. Separating from the enemy fleet. Suspected high-speed soul power ships. Heading highly coincides with our projected rendezvous area. As expected, they've lost their patience. Luring the snake out of the hole. A nice idea. But unfortunately, they underestimated my destroyers. Detection capabilities under the enhancement of soul power. The gap between eras. Sometimes isn't just about tonnage and missiles. It's too quiet. Will that kid really be completely unguarded? Given the cunning he showed earlier, and his long-range strike capability, this doesn't seem like his style. Old man, I feel like something is wrong. This sea area is too dead silent. I can't even see the most common DJC beasts. The arrow is on the string. It must be fired. The disorder in that girl's body won't last long. Lin Fan will definitely come to meet her. This is our only chance to get close to him. And force him to reveal himself. If I had known it would come to this, I should have acted directly when Lunt died yesterday. Humph, who could have known? That the kid sword soul is not only terrifying in close combat, but his long-range precision strike capability is also this strong? I wonder if the late Lunt knew this as well. Just a dead man, that's all. Do you know or not know, does it matter? Uh-uh. Yeah. Ha ha ha. Did you record the ambush data just now? Reporting, Captain. Target fully tracked. Both were severely wounded. Firepower dropped by about 40%. Estimated recovery time is at least 1 month. This is the destroyer that's ahead of its time. Not only can it strike precisely beyond visual range, it can also harness soul energy, achieving near-perfect optical and soul energy double stealth. Not to mention its second form, soaring through sky and sea. Its mobility far surpasses any ship of this era. It's basically a blow to their stern. Unfortunately, even though I've improved a lot, soul energy is still my weakness. Xiao Shenjue and Sarapova are ultimately the strongest in their own seas. They even managed to survive under that sudden attack. Sure enough, we can't underestimate the world's top powers. Captain, though they suffered heavy injuries, they may not give up so easily. Should I keep monitoring them? Of course. After this battle, they won't dare to act rashly for a while. But it's better safe than sorry. The flying cutter carrying Captain Xiao Xiao is within rendezvous range. 3 nautical miles away. Lin Fan. Xiao Xiao, she. I understand. Brother Lin Fan, am I holding you back again? Your soul energy is currently unstable. It must be guided immediately, and right now, I'm the only suitable person. I know. The yin-yang harmonization thing. Relax, I'm a decent guy. If you're unwilling, we can consider alternatives. I'm willing. As long as it's Brother Lin Fan. I'm always willing. Xiao Xiao's grown up now. Commander, this should make you happy. Is this really the right time for jokes? You still have the mood to joke around? Ha 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 ha. Captain, hang in there. Ah. Xiao Xiao, how are you feeling? Anywhere in your body feeling uncomfortable? Sister, I'm fine now. Brother Yifan guided my soul energy. Now I feel much better. Lin Fan, thanks for your hard work last night. Our Xiao Xiao is so delicate. You didn't bully her, right? What nonsense are you talking about? Let's get back to serious matters. Lin Fan, your soul energy feels a bit different. Not just that the total amount increased. It seems like something inside you is awakening. Ah. I feel a bit strange too. Last night, when I helped Xiao Xiao sort her soul energy, my soul energy blended and cycled with her unique origin energy, intertwined and circulating. Afterwards, not only is my soul energy purer, it feels like I can undergo a second awakening. Second awakening? That's impossible. Everyone can only have one sword soul. That's a hard rule. Since the sword soul system appeared, there's never been a case of twin sword souls. Maybe we can test it and find out. Alright, let's try. A 3S class sword soul is actually this powerful. We lost. Lost completely. Didn't even touch his shadow. Almost died at the bottom of the sea. This guy has become a force. East Sea? No. Within the 4 seas, there's probably no one who can balance him anymore. What is that? That's many times larger than Lin Fan's destroyer sword. That presence, that pressure. It's definitely not ordinary. Whose sword soul is it? It's Lin Fan. It must be Lin Fan. He himself is a 3S class sword soul. That girl's special constitution triggered his second awakening. That must be it. Who else could cause such a world anomaly but him? We were wrong. We were wrong from the start. The extent of this guy's abilities is beyond our comprehension. Now that he's awakened this giant, he could, in a single thought, reduce our fleet to dust. Are we just going to leave it at that? There's no place for the two of us in the 4 seas anymore. If we stay, we'll either die or become vassals. You mean? Only the unknown, dangerous, but full of infinite possibilities sea zone in the new century might offer a slim chance of survival. A single destroyer is enough to dominate the 4 seas. To make your fleet commander flee in panic. And now there's an aircraft carrier. One that can carry fighters and launch missiles from afar. A moving fortress commanding sea and air power. Will there be carrier strike groups in the future? When that time comes,